Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and oh my goodness, what is... Oh, it's the end of July, and you know what that means. It's time for another sketchbook tour. Let's hop to it. Here is July's sketchbook, and let's get to the first page. I actually finished this one on July 28th. So we'll just write that in there. An iconic sticker, and of course, the fruity page to start it all off. Here is just a spread of a bunch of characters that I came up with. I really like them, they're all quite fun. I was trying to stretch proportions and such. Here was a perspective drawing. I want to work on doing different things that I don't normally draw, so that's what I was doing here. We got some shady character chilling on top of the building. Here's just a little Luca doodle. I would think Julia and Luca get married eventually down the line. Not super happy with it. Just doodling Loki from memory because I watched the Loki show and it's phenomenal. That was like more of a Thor-inspired outfit though. Just a face, and this was just planning some compositions for bigger pieces, and then Aang and Zuko because we love them, they're great. Just a landscape of some kind, trying something a little different. I work in construction and do deliveries, and there was this nice old lady at one of the sites we went to, and this was her exact outfit, and she made us lemonade. Which was pretty iconic, so I drew her. And here's Mobius, because he's legendary on the jet ski. So sad that didn't happen. Loki again. I just loved the costumes. He was just in a dress shirt the entire show. How cool. It's Captain America's birthday in July. Very fun. And I also started watching The Office this month, and I just love Jim and Pam. They are so wholesome, so I drew them because they're my favorite. Just a little doodle, some different perspective. There's Pam again, some more doodles around. And Loki facing off against a lion. Here's just a little doodle of Mobius in the pizza truck being Lightning McQueen, because he's Lightning McQueen. So cool. And Sylvie, and this is my coworker, just driving the truck. This was, I just doodled these while watching The Office. Just janky pictures of all the characters. My favorite, or the most accurate in my mind, would probably be, honestly, Meredith. She looks the most like her character. It was dog sitting at my aunt's, so I was just doodling the dogs. They're very janky, but Meg is my favorite. She is such an elegant dog. She's like half German Shepherd, half Greyhound. Very pretty. Some more doodles of characters while I'm watching shows. And just watercolor, like almost totem looking faces. I wanted to like sculpt with the shadows. I really like that one. So my buddy Nick actually drew these doodles, and then I drew him in there. So that was fun. There's a couple pages like that in the sketchbook. And this was a drawing of a superhero with a sword, because I'm thinking, why don't more superheroes have swords? I think that'd be so cool. Like, you just fly through the sky and you just have a big old sword. How epic would that be? So, petition, more superheroes need swords. Here's just another character doodle. I was like, I need to draw more characters. I do not know what's going on with him though. It's a lot. And then some robots fighting. I like this robot. It's nice. The other one, not so much. This was a commission. Yeah, the mosquito sheep. Not my favorite. This was another commission. This is just concepting, but for fighting gorillas. Very fun. Some figure drawing. I like this one. This was another page where my buddy just drew all these little doodles. Ride quick, die sick, send it, and I live by that. And then I just drew a little skater guy based on the doodles and drew some faces behind it. So This I drew while watching In the Heights, which was a fantastic movie. Great musical. If you like musicals and if you like Hamilton, it's by Lin-Manuel Miranda. So what are you doing? Go give it a watch. This was some doodles for a flower challenge. You're supposed to draw a character based off flowers. It was very fun. I like this doodle. And this one too, I suppose. This is probably one of my favorite spreads in the sketchbook. Just a scene of some adventurer lady looking out at your classic landscape. Mountains, rivers, forests. That's all you need. That's the formula. And then we get into some pages of just shape doodles. So I made a watercolor shape and then I made them into drawings. This one's probably my favorite. I like the shoe. This might be my favorite page in the whole sketchbook because it's just so cute. You got the dad and the son, and then the daughter and the mom, and they're adorable. Legacy, like father, like son, like mother, like daughter. And here's just a doodle of an old man reading a book. And I wanted to kind of like gradient the watercolors. If you notice, a lot of my colors look the same. And that is because I have a little watercolor palette that only has 4 colors, and I use it all the time because I draw in the truck at my job. I don't drive. Don't draw and drive, people. It's dangerous. This is for a project I'm working on with someone. This was another page where my buddy drew the little rockets, and then I drew him as an astronaut. That was fun. And just some doodles with someone else's funky markers. That was very enjoyable. Pegasus for your consideration. And then just, I really like this face. I think it's pretty. The other ones are kind of very janky, but it is what it is. So I was on a road trip. That was my brother's fiance. She was just sitting in the front, just chilling. And yeah, it's another one of my buddies. And I watched Black Widow. Absolutely loved it. There's people out there saying, bad movie. Well, you know what? You're a bad movie, okay? It was a great movie. It was very entertaining. It had Florence Pugh in it, okay? That's all you need. Florence Pugh. I don't even know her character's name. I just know that it's Florence Pugh. And then here's just that end scene where she's like, come on, Fanny, and it's really wholesome. And she goes to Natasha's grave. Tragic. And then I drew all the characters from Black Widow in a little family picture with Fanny, even though technically she would be dead. And they don't really look like their characters, but it's just like the thought. You know, it's the thought that counts. And some buildings, you know? And then that is my July sketchbook. I had a blast filling it. And the more I do these guys, I say it every video, but they're so fun. It's like a little journal. It's like a little time capsule. If I go back in time and I look through this, and I'm like, oh yeah, I did that, and I was working at this job, and I was sitting in the truck listening to this type of music, and oh yeah, that was on a road trip back from that place, and I watched Black Widow this time. So cool, okay? Do it. Do your monthly sketchbook, and you won't regret it. I haven't regretted a single one. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, here's a lot more chilling on the screen. You can click them. I wouldn't stop you. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.